Hello, friends. Welcome back to my classroom, room C2, home of the cutest little class in town, my kindergarten classroom right here at Jack London Elementary School. And I'm so excited to share another Arthur book with you today. Arthur books are written by an amazing author named Marc Brown. They're hilarious. The characters are a hoot. My students love them. So the one I want to share with you today is titled Arthur's First Sleepover. This is something a lot of younger elementary school students can really relate to. Yeah. Arthur's First Sleepover. Arthur was getting ready for his first sleepover. "It isn't until Saturday," called Mother. "Come in and eat your breakfast." Setting up the tent, getting prepared for his guests. Father laughed while he read the paper. "Some man in town says he saw a spaceship," he chuckled. "Probably the same man who thinks he saw Elvis at the mall," joked Mother. "I don't believe in aliens," said Arthur. "Well, the National Requirer does," said DW, "and they'll pay a lot of money for a picture of one." On the way to school, the girls were talking about the spaceship. Arthur wanted to talk about his sleepover. "We can have the sleepover in my tent," said Arthur. "You wouldn't catch me out in a tent with these spaceships landing," said Muffy. "Bad news," said Buster. "My mom thinks I'm too young for a sleepover. I can't come." "But you have to," said Arthur. "It's my first sleepover, and you're my best friend." "Why do they call them sleepovers?" said Francine. "No one ever sleeps." That afternoon, Arthur told his mother about Buster's problem. "Well, I'll see what I can do," said Mother. Buster's mom did all the talking after Arthur crossed his fingers and his mom dialed. "Yes, no, of course not," said Mother. "Absolutely. Good. Yes, good talking with you too. Bye." Mother smiled and nodded her head. "Yes." "Hooray!" cried Arthur. "Does Buster's mom know about the spaceship?" asked DW. "I saw flashing lights from one today." "I think that was the pizza shop sign," said Mother. The imagination on DW. Saturday morning, Arthur was outside making the tent cozy for his sleepover. His family helped too. "I was just thinking," said DW, "how do we know you're our real parents and not aliens in their bodies?" "Did you brush your teeth?" asked Father. "And pick up that mess in your room, young lady?" said Mother. Okay, said DW. "They sound real to me," said Arthur. Arthur was looking for his flashlight when Buster and the Brain arrived. "It was here a minute ago," said Arthur. "I wonder if you'll see any aliens," said DW. "Well, if we do," said the Brain, "how will we communicate with them?" "Forget about communicating," said DW. "Take pictures for the National Requirer. Use my camera and we can split the money." "Let's make some signs," said Arthur. "Good idea," said Buster, "but first I have to call my mom." Now Buster is being very responsible. Good job, Buster. Oh, look at the signs they made and surrounded their tent. "Aliens, welcome. We are your friends, and please do my homework." Nice try on that one. After they finished their signs, they unpacked. "I brought a few snacks," said the Brain. "I brought a rubber snake," said Arthur, "to keep DW away." "What did you bring, Buster?" "Oh, just my baseball cards," said Buster, "and my blankie." "Do you think we will really see any aliens tonight?" "No, do you?" said Arthur. "It's highly unlikely," said the Brain. The boys forgot all about aliens. They were too busy telling jokes and trading baseball cards. "Pillow fight!" screamed Buster. "Quiet," said the Brain. "What's that sound?" "Footsteps," whispered Buster. "And they're getting closer," said Arthur. "Uh-oh." "Pizza delivery," called an unfamiliar voice. Compliments of the sleepover parents. Everyone laughed. I almost stopped breathing, said Arthur. I almost wet my pants, said Buster. Before they knew it, they heard another voice. Lights out, said Father. It's after 9, bedtime. Already? Said Arthur. Thank you for the pizza, sir, said the brain. You're welcome, said Father. Good night. Good night, the boy said sweetly. As soon as they heard Father go back into the house, they shot out of their sleeping bags like cannonballs. I heard bedtime, said the brain, but I didn't hear sleep time. Let's tell spooky stories, said Arthur. How about cards, suggested Buster. Oh yeah, looks like they're going to have a big party. Just as it was Arthur's turn to go fish, they saw flashing lights. They dropped their cards. It got very quiet. Aliens, whispered Buster. I don't hear any footsteps, whispered Arthur. Of course not, said the brain. They haven't landed yet. The lights flashed again. They're headed for our tent. Run for your life. Oh no, how terrifying. No one could help find the flaps. Help, screamed Buster. Let me out. And the tent collapsed. That didn't stop them from making a run for it. But a large maple tree did. Ouch, said Arthur. I'm calling my mom, said Buster. Yeah, that would be very painful to run into the tree. Look, said the brain. The lights are coming from your house. I think I know who this alien is, said Arthur. It's from the planet DW. Oh, Dora Winifred, his little sister. Arthur noticed the things they used to make signs, and that gave him an idea. Let's put our tent back up. I think I know a way we can teach that little space creature a lesson. Later, Arthur crept quietly into the house. DW was in her room laughing. What's so funny? Arthur asked. What are you doing up here? Asked DW. Did you come in because you're scared? Not really, said Arthur. I'm returning your camera. You'll probably see an alien before we will. I doubt it, said DW. Well, just in case, said Arthur. Sweet dreams. And then very quietly, he returned to his tent. I smell a plan unfolding here. A minute later, DW heard a tap at her window. And look what she saw. Aliens! She screamed. She screamed so loud it woke up everyone in the neighborhood. Everyone except Buster, the brain, and Arthur. When Mother and Father went out to check, the boys were sleeping like little angels. Of course, after Mother and Father went back into the house, well, that was another story. I'll say, I think they got their revenge on DW. Taught her a little lesson. You know, playing tricks on people. She got one played on her back. That's how it goes, friends. Sometimes. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for joining me and listening to this funny Arthur book with me.